This is the main branch of the Nashville Public Library. Earlier this year, I had planned to go inside and shoot this video, but that's not going to work out now. It's weird being surrounded by all these buildings I have such a long history with and not being able to go into them. The library was like the primary place where I discovered things when I was younger. Even when I wasn't there, this was the case. My first exposure to Shakespeare was a puppet production of Hamlet. The library put it on, filmed it, and broadcast it on TV. Of course, I don't need to espouse the virtues of libraries to my fellow VEDSies. I think you all agree with me on that. But I did think it would be a fun way to introduce this month's theme. Nostalgia is a hell of a drug. Unlike the park that I featured in last year's VEDS, the library is a place I haven't gone back to in a while. College, of course, came with its own library, but even when I moved back home, I had enough resources at my disposal that I really only used the online branch of the library. So the actual building stands in my memory as a sort of monument to my childhood, and the stories from then, basically a monument to my nostalgia. So, that's what I'm going to be rambling about this month. The stories that shaped my childhood and nostalgia. Not something completely foreign to topics that I've touched on in the past, but one that I think would be helpful to revisit with greater intentionality. And I really had envisioned this month to be pretty fun-filled. However, fun-filled is not a state that I find myself naturally drawn to in the present moment. So, if I don't achieve that every video, or I decide to get a little more contemplative, then bear with me. And of course, I'll leave some room for whatever random inspirations are sparked by the muses of VEDS, or of course my fellow VEDSies. So, with that being said, friends and fellow VEDSies, I'll see you tomorrow.